Welcome to Copy Trading on YouTube. Today I have a great video for you today. I'm going to continue my series on eToro copy trading where I use my swing straight trading strategy where I invest with 10,000 in at least 5 different popular investors on eToro. And at the end of the video, I'm going to go over how my popular investors are doing so far in my copy portfolio. And I'm going to go through eh, the basics of taking your profits from eToro or setting a plan for your stop loss at the end of the video. So I'm going to start off, I'm going to change my strategy from my last video on Mariano Pardo, where I used the wisdom of the crowd strategy. And I just want to show you what the wisdom of the crowd strategy is. So if you're starting off on learning how to trade stocks or on eToro copy trading, you should look at this website. It's called Investopedia.com. When I started off, this website looked daunting. It was so much to learn, but how I treat it, it's much easier now since I've learned so much over 2020. I just started learning trading in March of last year. And what I've done is I paid off all my debts first at the start of the year, March, April, all my small loans or credit cards. I closed all of them, started saving money, and then investing a percentage of my savings into investing in eToro. And that's how I'm building on. So 2021, I'm going to continue that strategy. But all you do is type into Google if you want to know something you're unsure of something. What is the wisdom of the crowd stock trading? And then Festopedia will come up in the first or second results on Google. This is a great way to use Google to search this website. So my last strategy was wisdom of the crowd. I just wanted to show you that so everyone should bookmark this website or just use it in Google. So wisdom of the crowd is the idea that a large group of people are collectively smarter than individual experts when it comes to problem solving, decision making, innovating, and predicting. Okay, so how did I use wisdom of the crowd on eToro? So again, copy trading is just copying popular investors on eToro. When they trade, you trade automatically in real time. So everybody, when they sign up, they have a real money account or you have a virtual fund. So today I'm going to continue using my virtual funds to practice my strategy, see what works, to learn and to make videos. And once I make videos and learn, I'm going to be giving you that information too. So the wisdom of the crowd, I just want to show you here. So if you want to copy people, you just go to copy people. So for my last strategy, I was using wisdom of the crowd. So when you go to copy people, there's a lot of people to copy. So you just go to the filters at the top right here. You click on filter and then you can go to number of traders. So in this, my last strategy for wisdom of the crowd that you can use, I put in 7,000 minimum copiers. So at least 7,000 people copying this person. And then you just wait for this to load up, but then you delete all of these other risk score, etc. at the top because you're going to do your own research once you get the copier that you want to go for the wisdom. So for over 7,000 people, it brings it down to 8 people, which is so much easier, guys. Okay. So you can pick, there is Mariano Pardo. I made a video of him last time. So he is 7,877 copiers, up 1.68% copiers for the past week, but he's an average return of 79.59% in the last 12 months. Really good, guys. And I'm going to show you at the end of the video how that trade is doing at the moment. Okay, so today I'm going to do something different. I'm going to delete that. I'm going to go where the money is, the gains, the most gains. Okay, so I'm looking for high gains here, guys. Okay, so I go into the filters again. So advanced, okay. So returns, I'm looking for the high returns. Okay, so I'm looking for someone that has at least over 100% returns in the last 12 months. So click on that and just let that load up. And there we go. We're down to what, 12 people there, okay? So one interesting person I am going to be copying today is Onegirl. I've done my research with her. So Lena Birse is her name. Really good girl. I'm going to go through everything about copying her today. I'm going to invest 10,000 with her today. She's up 101.45% for the last year. Really good. I'm going to go through everything everything about Onegirl in a moment. And also, my copy portfolio is all males at the moment, and I wanted to diversify because I know there's some really good female traders out there. I'm a part of a group on Discord where we discuss trading, and lots of really good girls in there or women that are trading. Also, thing about Onegirl is I'm going to go through everything with her, but just a quick update on myself. I'm nearly finished an advanced training course on day trading specifically, but also on swing trading, etc. And I just want to show you my real portfolio. So at the moment, my real portfolio is EC Green Candle. I might move that over to the copy trading firm account. But at the moment, I have about 2,162 invested in eToro. So I'm just putting in a percentage of my savings every month, and you should do the same. So I only really started this YouTube channel, back about 2 months ago, or 2.5 months ago, and that's when I started putting real money into eToro. So for every month, I'm putting in 500 or 600 into eToro, and this month I might put a little bit more. But I want to invest. So I have a long-term stock that I've invested here. It's Neo. They're a car electric vehicle car manufacturing, and it's already up to $238.03. So I'm up 20% on that already. And Neo Day is next week, where they're going to be releasing the new sedan, and I'm going to see this stock go up over the long term. Really good to get into the electric vehicle market. Also, I'm looking at to invest long term in Apple, another thousand in Apple, and build up my portfolio like that. I have $1,102 that I use here for day trading daily. So I'm using these funds here for day trading. Okay. And I'm going to make more videos of day trading on eToro too. But I just wanted to give you a background. So I'm learning at the moment. I'm learning how to trade. I'm doing a lot. I'm going to give you that information on YouTube, so you don't have to go pay money for these courses. So everything I learn, I'm going to share on this YouTube channel. So a little bit background about Onegirl. Okay, so this video is going to be called eToro Copy Trading with 10,000 on Onegirl. Remember, it's virtual funds because I'm learning and building up my real money. I'm going to be invested in copy portfolios and copying people in 2021, but I need to build up my funds slowly and slowly. I also have money saving in the accounts for a time, and I also got a bit of money left aside for a drop in the market, or if there's going to be a crash in 2021, where I'm going to go invest heavy into big stocks when they drop. Okay. So Onegirl is a confident, very disciplined, long-term stock investor which started trading in 2014 after the sale of her husband's company. What I mean by discipline, she sticks with the same strategy, guys, that I'm going to go through all the time. She doesn't change, and it's been doing well for her and really good success with her. So her husband sold a company, and they decided to use a fund manager to invest in stocks, but they weren't so impressed with their work, so they believed they could do better. Same as one other investor that a popular investor, Juan Swan Lim, he also, when he started off trading, he was copying analysts, but he thought he can do better, and he did do better. Okay, same with this girl, and her and her husband decided they could do better. Okay, so Onegirl started investing with large established UK stocks that were given a dividend. So she started off in dividend kind of trading for the long term. Remember, she's long term, and that we're doing well from our last fund management investments, which shows intelligence and security. So she learned from the fund manager before what was going to go right and what wasn't going right, and she invested in these larger stocks. Okay, so after she did a research, found that she did a research in growth tech companies in America like Facebook, Netflix, Amazon, that she used herself, and she knew used herself, and she sold up all the UK stocks that she was invested in at that time, and she invested in the American tech market, which she did very well out of it. Okay, so she has been trading on eToro since 2014. We'll just go quickly back to her stats here, just for a break from that intro, I'm going to go through a lot more of her stats and everything through the video. But you can see here one girl, she's very confident. She sticks to her strategy here, guys. In 2020, she was up 101.45%. They are massive gains. For the long term, guys, this is a girl that you should look into. She's very disciplined. She does the same thing every time, every year, and she sticks with her strategy, and she's very confident and doing very well. She doesn't have a background in finance, but she has a background in psychology, which is really important in the stock market because people get fear when the price rises to a level and they start selling off their stocks and they lose out in the long run, or they get fear when the stock market crashes and they sell off everything, but then in a few months it recovers and it goes higher again. But this girl will stick with her stocks. She will, with the good established companies, she's going to stick with these stocks and she's going to ride out the storm, and she's going to invest heavily again when the stock market crashes, and buy low and keep them for a long term. But I'm just going to go through a little bit more about this. One girl doesn't let emotions affect her trade. As I said, she's got a background in psychology, which is very important in trading. Emotions can affect you big time on trading and make you cause losses and sell at the wrong time or buy at the wrong time. So our strategy is capital appreciation. So she's looking for the growth over time. So she's a long-term investor. Will increase, and she increases her investment in the best performing stocks every several times a year. Okay. Because, and then at the end of the year, she takes 3 or 4% of each stock each year and puts it back into your balance. Okay, so you can take that money out 3 or 4% each year. Take that out, put it into savings, or you can reinvest it. But she takes that amount off the stocks each year. You can do whatever you want, and that's your payment for the year. And but she makes obviously a lot more percentage than that, and you can take more of that out at the moment. But one girl also heavily invests when the stock market crashes. So she invests in stock market crashes, just like what happened in large mass March. She bought a lot of stocks and increased her investment in the high established companies when the stock market crashed. Okay. And she gets the stocks at the best price. Okay. So one girl, she also has a positive attitude towards trading. She looks at the profits in a bullish market and looks for opportunities in a bearish market. So bullish market, when it's rising up, she looks at the profits, and when it's dropping, she looks at the opportunities. She can get the stocks at a better price. Okay. And then she increases her funds depending on how well the company's financials are doing, using earning reports, etc. So she studies the company's financials. If they're good earning report, she'll increase her investment in them stocks that are doing well. So overall, you're going to do well in the long run. Okay. So just by the way, this is my review of one girl. So you need to do your own research before. It's just a review. It's not my saying that you should invest in this person or that person. But you can follow my strategy if you wish. So one girl advises to copy open trades. So guys, open trades means that you copy all of our previous trades, okay? And then you'll be also copying the new trades that she does. If you don't click open trades, you're only going to copy the trades that she's opening from that time that you copy. She is a larger investor. She recommends to, to copy with $3,000, guys, for the long term, with a minimum of 1,000, but aims every several times a year to add 4 or 5% to that. Okay, so 4 or 5% of 3,000, 4% of 3,000, $120. So maybe several times a year, she's going to add in she's going to want you to add in $120 to cover all the trades and to benefit the most from our trading. But this is great if you've got saving money each month that you want to put into the stock market, and you can increase like she's increasing in the stock market and grow your wealth that way. So remember that, guys. So she gained 101.45 for 2020, which is really good. Remember this strategy. She's going to be, if you copy with 1,000, she aims to several times a year to increase that by, ask you to increase by 4%. So you'd be increasing by $40, which is not that much really. Okay, and back to her chart here. Said she's doing really well since she started off, and she has increased, and She did have 1 year there where it was minus, but that is fine. Okay. Overall, it's been really good. Okay. So you can see here there was a pattern that went down, but the pattern here, yeah. So I should have went over that a bit more. So pattern was minus, and then here was the gain, and then minus gain. So minus. So she might have a small loss, but then she's going to recover and come up. You can see the pattern there for the next few years. Okay, so let's see what she does for the next year. Okay, but really good there, really good gains there, guys. I should explain that earlier on. There are actually minuses, but you can see that the pattern is like this. If you want to wait to see what she's going to be doing to start of the year, that's up to you. But guys, I really like this girl's strategy. Her risk scores there in March when everything was going downhill in the world is obviously like that. Okay. So there was high risk scores. Everyone was the same. Okay. She's around six. She's averaging around a six. So six is fine for me. If you're up over seven, that's not so great if it's an average of seven. You can see she's 2018 copiers at the moment. Okay, so up six in the last 7 days. She's over $5 million under her belt that she's investing for other people, and she's also investing her own money. So trading total trades 653. So average profit 122.46%. Average loss minus 18.64. So profitable trades were 93.57, really high. All stocks. She's all into trading in stocks where you own the underlying assets. So when you copy her, you're gonna own her underlying asset. Her highest trades here, frequently trade is Apple, massive company, Shopify to do the shopping carts for your website and you can make a shopping website on their platform, and then Amazon, obviously the beast of America that is taking over the online shopping world and everything else. Alexa, a lot. The richest man in the world owns this stock. So she averaged around 12.34 trades per week. Average holding time is 19.5 months. She's active since the 15th of the 10th, 2014, and profitable week 62.26. And this girl seems to be improving. I know she had them minuses there, but you can see the patterns are here, okay? So you can follow her patterns there, but this here, I should actually explain that better earlier on, but you can see here that she's getting more profitable here. These two, okay. So she had one minus, one positive, one minus, one positive, one minus, two positives. Okay, so really getting better there. Really good gains there for 101.145%. Okay, so really good. I might have made a slight error in the last time I explained that, but let's go on. That's what you do when you're making these off the cuff videos. What I'm hoping they're helpful for you guys. So if you go to her portfolio, you'll see all of the stocks. So this is her portfolio. You can go to her feed and read all about her there, but I went through most of what she has to offer. She has her own website, etc., that you can follow. Okay, so you want to click here to filter by the most that she invested in. So she's 6.24% of her total investment in Nivea. Okay, they make graphics cards, everything, processors for the graphics card, etc. So she's a profit loss 162.02%. She's with Apple there. She's 6% of her investment in Apple. It's a stock that I'm looking at too. It's a great stock to invest in. I'm looking for a time to invest in. When I have the money, I'm going to invest in Apple. They're going to come out with their own electric car or electric vehicle soon, and it'd be all automated, the same as what Tesla and Neo are doing. Amazon also. So as she said, she keeps investing in these big stocks that are doing well and the prices are right. Okay, so what she invested largely into these companies when there was a drop last March. Netflix is just getting bigger. Everyone's at home because of what's happening in the world at the moment. Everyone's got used to watching Netflix. It's just everything. She's really into the online tech companies here. Shopify, they make the websites for that you can create your own website and they make shopping carts for other websites. PayPal too. You need PayPal. It's a safe way to shop online. Adobe, they do the fiddle with editing, they do servers, they do the cloud, they do all sorts of technology and the PDF technology, etc. Mercedo Libre, I'm not sure of this company, but if you want to check out this company, you just click into it and double click. You can see all when you go into these stocks, you can see the smaller investments. All of these traders do the same thing. Okay, no leverage, so you're owning the underlying asset. So this company is on the Nasdaq, and it is a service e-commerce company. Okay, it's e-commerce company headquarters in Buenos Aires, Argentina. So that's why I didn't know it. It operates online marketing enabled e-commerce of motor vehicles, vessels, aircraft, etc., real estate. So really nice company to be in. You can research all of these stocks before you go in. I have researched most of One Girl's portfolio, but I know most of the stocks. But you do your own research at the start. Okay, so just go over a few more top. She's in Microsoft, very nice. Square, they make the websites too. Zoom, everyone's using Zoom now for meetings and business. Tesla, really nice. Fiverr, they do all the freelancing where you can get people to write for you or make websites. Pinterest, social media. AMD, they also make graphics card, etc. Trade Desk, ecstasy. So everyone sells their services and goods online that they make. DocuSign, so that's the what you use for secure signing of documents online. Salesforce is accounting software. So she really Facebook, Google, guys, you can go through all of this yourself. Okay. And then if you want to see what is the most profitable for her is Shopify. You just click on this profit loss and it will filter by the highest to the lowest. So Tesla, PayPal, Square, Apple really doing well. These companies are big, safe companies. So she's really diversified her portfolio through online shopping, technology, the electric vehicle world, and social media. So that's how she is. Google, she has diversified through social media, electric vehicle world, shopping online, and all the big tech companies and website makers. So next, just the last part here is her charts. So you can see her charts here, guys. And a lot of people ask me when's a good time to copy these people. Well, you see these spikes here, you're going to be looking at the highest point to buy there, the most expensive. So you're looking for the drops. So you want to be buying here at the drops, okay? So you can see there was a high point there. So we call them the resistance and then the support point, okay? So the resistance is the highest it can go to, but over time it will break that resistance. But you can see here that she down to March, she heavily invested, and then as things started to recover, it's a really good spike growth there. Then there was a drop in September, and then there was a high, a drop, low here. So you're looking for these lows here. So again, you can see here it's lower here. So a good time to invest here. You're looking at the patterns here, guys. So going up, and it's going to go down a bit more. So you can watch her. That's good times to trade. But she recommends you invest at any time because she's a long-term investor. So you're not looking for that short-term volatility in the stock market. You're looking at the long term. Okay. So as I said here, recommended amount is 3,000. So she aims to add funds several times a year. So check that out, guys. Make sure that you're saving a little bit of money to put aside to invest. She has her own website here, onegirlinvesting.weebly.com. She's a YouTube channel with 5 or 6 videos on it, and she's on Instagram. She's a really confident woman. She's you can ask her questions here on her on her news feed here. You just go to One Girl. And also, guys, if you want me to continue making these videos, like and subscribe to the channel. And if you're just starting off trading stocks, you want to look for a platform, use my partner link. It's You can use buystocks.ai, and that'll bring you to eToro through my partner link. Link will be in the description, and you'll be supporting my channel. It won't cost you anything, but I get a commission if you Sign up through my link and add $200, which is really nothing. But not nothing, but still. Once you start investing money, you start getting into that time frame of making money. You'll just want to keep investing more and more. It's great, guys. If you can't find money to invest and you're a smoker or you're a heavy drinker, give up the drink, give up the smoking, and start saving for the new year 2021 and start investing in the stock market. It's a really good hobby to have. It's really got me through this year of 20 or last year of 2020. I've learned so much. I thought it was very daunting at the start, but with copy trading and eToro made it so much easier. Also, eToro has a trading school that's free. You can join that. You can learn there loads. So let's copy Onegirl or Lena Bears. Okay, what I'm going to do, I'm going to be investing 10,000 like I did with the other traders. So $10,000 virtual funds. Remember, get 100,000 virtual funds to try out your strategy on eToro. Okay. She recommends that you put your stop loss at 50%. Okay. So I'll put mine at 50%, but I can't see it dropping to them. And remember to have this box copy open trades. That copies all our previous trades. Okay. So Onegirl, Lena Birse, eToro copy trading with $10,000. I'm going to pull the trigger, as they say in the stock market, and I'm going to copy Onegirl here. Set the stop loss to 50%. So if the investment falls to 5,000, it'll sell off all the shares. But I can't see that happening. Okay, so I'm going to click copy and it should show up here. Started copying Onegirl. Okay, very easy. That's how eToro is so easy. So when she trades and works, she works for me. Okay, so when she trades, I trade automatically. You can see there, it's Sunday now, so the stock market's not open. Most of the stocks will be bought tomorrow at 9:30 in the New York time when the Nasdaq and the New York Stock Exchange opens. So today is Sunday. So again, through our stats, just remember that you look at her stats there, massive gains this year. She had a few years with a few minuses, but that's fine. But you can see the pattern here, one good year, one minus, one good year, one minus. It's not even that much of a minus, but she's a long-term invest. One really good year, one small minus year, and then two good years here, guys. So she's building on her strategy, is working over the long term. She's way ahead. Okay. So if you're going to copy for 3 or 4 years, you're in the safe because if you add 3 years, then 3 years, he's up 147, maybe 48% there, and just minus 3.85 for 1 year. Okay, if you take them other 3 years here, she was up 35.90 and minus it's about 17, 18. So she's up 17% for them 3 years. So guys, really safe investment there. I apologize in the start of the video. I made a slight error on that percentage there, but really good, guys. So you look through her stocks. I'm really happy investor. Remember, look through her portfolio and you click into her trades, and she's lots of smaller trades. Okay, so to my exciting part to show you how my portfolio is doing since I started this YouTube channel like 2 months ago and I started using virtual funds to learn on copy trading forum. Remember, I'm going to be using real money soon to copy people. Boom, there we go. But let's just click here. Yeah, so it's going by the highest amount that I've gained this year. So, for the last 2 months or 2.5 months. So, Sony, I bought it at a good price before the Sony PS5 was released, 5,000 invested. I'm up 35.03%. My top copy trader is Juan Swan Lim. I invested 10,000 in him about 2 or 3 months ago, or 2 months ago, and I'm up 16.2%, doing really well. 1,169.95. Really good guy, really intelligent trader here, and he's invested in the Chinese market and the American market, so you're diversifying your portfolio. One of my favorites copy portfolio is Outsmart the Nasdaq. It uses machine learning to pick the top 15 stocks in the Nasdaq from all the traders on eToro and picks the best stock that's going to perform over the next month or two. And I invested 10,000 in that. I'm up 13.12%. I'm up 311.73. And once I build up my money investment, I'm definitely going to invest in the Outsmart the Nasdaq. I'm into machine learning and artificial technology, so this gets smarter and smarter. So look out for this one. JPEG Corp Bond, really cool investor here. Long term, doesn't invest in too many stocks, so really easy to follow. 10,000 invested. I'm up 9.99%. So $998 profit already. Okay. So this is only the 2.5 months. Another cool investor, Renard Colties. I've made videos on all of these guys, so you can check out my other videos on the channel. 10,000 invested again, up 9.58%, $958.45. I'm up there on that 10,000 investment. And then Mariano Pardo, only started copying them a few weeks back. 10,000 invested, up 3.19%, $319 up on that. Microsoft, I invested at the same time as Sony, 5,000. I'm up 4%, 199.89. Not doing as well as Sony. And this was before they released their new Xbox Series X. Okay, down here, Jay Nemes is a real popular guy. He's one of the first videos I made, 10,000. I'm up 1.22% so far. So $122.02. So I'm hoping for this guy to gain over the next 6 months. Okay. And then we have Onegirl down the bottom here. This is going to start buying the trades tomorrow when the stock market opens. Okay. So I've 10,000 on her. I'm waiting for them trades to open. And then Domino's Pizza, not doing so well. It came out with a great earning report, but it dropped after the earning report over that time. But once everything recovers in the world and it starts opening again, I'm sure this was going to rise in price. Okay. But overall, guys, really happy with this. Total invested 85 with that 10,000 just on Onegirl. 7,153 profit and 15 cents. So in my virtual account, I have 107,153, and I wish that was the real money. But as I said, I have about $2,500 invested in my real money account, and I'm building up that each month. So another interesting point I want to go through here today is these popular investors will not be investing most of the time all of the amount that you invested. So I invested 10,000 with JPEG Corp bond, but if you click into JPEG Corp bonds, they always will have some funds so they can open new trades, etc., depending on their strategy. So if I go into JPEG Corp bond, he doesn't actually have my total amount invested. He has about 9,100 invested. So I'll just wait for that to open. I'm not sure why that's taking so long. So if you go into JPEG Corp bond, you see here I have initially 10,000 invested. But if I go down to the bottom here, it shows all the stocks that I've invested in. You can see total amount open. So this is the total amount that he has invested of my $10,000. So he's invested $9,085.10. Okay. Overall, the profit is between these two. So in the trades that are open, he's up 769.38. So he's up 8.47 on the live trades at the moment. But down the bottom here, you can see something called closed trades. These are the trades he's closed since I have started investing with him. And the trades that he's closed on, he's $236.25 in profit. So if you click in here, you can see the trades that were closed. So these are all the trades he closed for me what he closed and I was copying. So I copy everything he does. So he closed all these trades and I made 236.25 of the trades that he closed. So the amount that I'm invested he has invested of my total amount is 9,085 and 10 cents. So the total live investment at the moment is 769.58. If you add that with the 236, you'll get the total amount that I am up on JPEG Corp bond is $11,005. dollars. And so if you wanted to, let's say every quarter, every 6 months, every year, you wanted to take some of that profit out and invest it into a savings account, or I would advise a government savings account that doesn't tax that money, you can come up here to the top and you can remove funds. Okay. So it says the total amount we can remove is the $1,151.14. So this is the money he's not investing in at the moment. So you can remove that and maybe put it into a savings account if you want to back it up. Or maybe you want to just remove the profits that you have so far in the trades. So let's say your initial investment was 10,000, but after your 6 months or 3 months, you want to take out $1,005.42. So let's say you want to take out 1,535 cents. So that will leave you with the 10,000 still on eToro with JEPA Court bond. But you want to save this money, take the profits. You can do that. You can just click update, and that will remove it from the funds, but it won't affect your trading. It will just lower the total amount that you trade in of each stock. So he trades in a percentage of his total funds, and then he will trade in your new percentage of your new total that you after you remove that money. Okay, so and you can see here, average copy size will be $158.48. But once you remove the 1,000, the average copy trade that when he opens will be 144 because you have less invested in JPEG Court bond. So you can do it that way. You can do it another extreme way. You can like stop copying them and remove all the money and take the 1,005.75 or whatever the profit is from your test, and then reinvest it. But I think the best way to do it would be just to remove the funds. Okay, so an interesting thing like that, I go into my portfolio. You can check all of your traders. You make sure to go in and check them, because I found an interesting thing with J Nemesis, J Edward Smith. His profit and loss is quite low, but if you click into it, although I copied open trades, he must be waiting for a big slump in the market this year to invest, because at the moment he's only using $1,548.56 of my total money, 10,000, and he has a lot more. So if I go in and remove funds, I could remove a lot more from him because he's only using that $1,548 off my funds at the moment. So he may be waiting for a big buy this year if the market slumps. So that's the strategy that he's in at the moment. So you need to keep updated with this and look in and see how much the investors are actually using to, and also to make sure that you have enough money so that you can keep copying them. So sometimes they'll update you. If they update the investment, you should also update the same amount, that percentage of the total investment. So I hope that's clear. So just to go over it again, if we go into Renard here, Renard Coltis, you'll see, just click into his profile, you'll see all of the investments that he's actually invested in at the moment. And you come down the bottom and you can see out of the total 10,000 I've invested in him, he's used $8,786.97. Okay, the total close is minus $4.02. Okay, but the total live investment profits is 962. So 10.98, which is pretty cool. So if I go up here, remember I can remove the funds. I'll be able to remove the amounts. So I'll be able to remove 1,209 because that's the total amount that he's not using to invest at the moment. Because the other money is already in the stock market. So it's actually using that money. If you want to use that money, let's say everything's invested, you'll have to go in and close some trades. Okay, so let's say if you go up here to the top into Disney, You can close these trades, and this will make the money available for you if they're using all of your funds and you need money. You can close any of these trades. Like, say, if you want to just take out, you need $100 or something like that, you can close three of these trades, and then that money will be available for you to remove funds. Or you can pause, and that will pause all the trades. And then when he sells a stock, that money will come available for you, and you'll be able to take out money as because he's not using your money because he after he sells that money will come available. So onto your accounts slowly but surely. And the other way is you can just stop the whole copy. You click stop copy, and that will take all the money out, and you can reinvest the 10,000 again, whichever you feel comfortable with. But that's how you can take your profits and just your details of how much your each investor is using at the moment. So if you want me to make more videos, please like and subscribe. If you're new to the channel and you're new to trading, you can use my partner link. It's buystocks.ai or copytradingforum.com. Will bring you to eToro's official website. It won't cost you anything, but it will support my channel and let me let me have more time to create videos, etc. So I hope you enjoyed that. Peace and love, and I'll see you on the next video very soon. Have a great day and good luck with 2021. Bye.